At the middle school level, the lowest grade you're allowed to give for an assignment is 50% if it's not turned in, or 55% if it is turned in. So the middle school grading scale is set up to do that. This assignment right here is set up for the middle school scale. If I click in a cell, I see the grades for the scale, and these are the two grades we just talked about, 55% and the 50%. So it just makes it so you can put in the 55% with the comment automatically built in, or the 50% with the comment automatically built in. Okay, you wouldn't use it most likely for the other grades. Normally on a 10-point assignment, you would be giving a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, not a 9.5 or 8.5. But here's where you would use it for these, to put this kind of a grade in. Student turned it in, but got a poor grade on it, so it would show them on their report this grade with the comment. All right. So the problem with this scale is that this box pops up and doesn't get out of the way. I put in an 8. I want to go to the cell down here. I can't click in it because this box is in the way. So how do you deal with that? A couple ways. One, if I hit escape, it accepts the grade and the box goes away. Now I can click into a cell down below. Okay, if I just need to go to the next cell, I can put the grade in and hit enter or tab, and that jumps down to the next cell in the column. All right. However, maybe you don't want this in the way at all. The only time you really need this is when you want to give a 55%, really, because the rest of the grades you'll be typing in. 50%, well, 50% of 10 is 5. You just type that grade in rather than select it. And whether you select it or put in the 5 out of 10, the 50%, either way, this comment will show to the student. So I would probably just type it in myself. However, this one, you might not always know what 55% of the point value is. Take this assignment, for example. If this student needs to get a 55% of 15, well, you might or might not know that it's 8.25. So, if you pick the 55% here, it calculates it for you, and you're good. But other than that, you really don't need to see the scale every time, right? So just get rid of it. View, show grading scales, turn it off. It's not there anymore. Now I can just type my grades in. When I do need to get that grade, maybe this student turned it in, got a 2 out of 5, just come here and turn it back on. Now I can select it and get the grade that student needs for that assignment. Turn it back off when you're done. It's out of the way again. Okay. One more thing to know about the scale is that the exception codes. If I click this exception code flag and select missing, I get a 0. Zeros aren't allowed, so this missing grade is not allowed. You can use incomplete. Incomplete marks it to the student as incomplete. They know that they haven't turned it in yet, but it doesn't give them any grade at all, and it leaves it in their overdue area. So this is actually a good one to still use. And that's the middle school grading scale.